Today I didn't really come to do any digging. I was gonna more or less do some sifting, and I found a soft spot in the sidewall here, and I believe I'm seeing a mason jar, possibly intact, coming out. Yeah, self-sealing, similar to the one I got not so long ago. It's not super old, but I do collect the mason jars that are embossed. This could be 60s or 70s. Well, one full jar tends to lead to others. I got something big sticking out right here, and I just had a nice piece of the dirt drop away, and look what popped out. Excellent. And that one could have some history to it. It's a little bigger than the average size, and it's got really nice color to it. Maybe some more dropped in here, so I'm gonna pan around and scoop around a little bit. Something right there. Seems strange. Looks like a melted piece of glass. All right, what I think I just pulled out, I got one of these last week. These little kind of, what I call a maple syrup pour, but this potentially has the glass stopper still on it. It does, look at that. I didn't even know these had a glass stopper to it. But lo and behold, they do. Very cool. I'm definitely picking up some interesting bottles in here. They're not super old. But look at the texture on this one. And I got a bunch more that I've shoved in my little knapsack already. I'm gonna do a little more digging there. Well, the wind's gonna be bad today. I walked by this signal, it went negative. I said I wasn't gonna get it. I went back because I know sometimes negatives are chains. So I did one dig, then the sound came up 4 or 5. Another dig, you gotta dig everything. That looks good. Look at this. You gotta dig everything. Class ring, bobcats. I don't know what year it is. Wilson High School. I don't know where Wilson is. I don't know Wilson High School. Wow, I was almost gonna skip that. Crazy.
So during my little lunch break, I'm hitting one of my favorite places to go when I don't have the right tide. Low tide was about 4 hours ago. But there's a lot of beach and a lot of coins. This could be a big coin shooting day. I'm gonna see in the next couple hours how many coins I could pull off this beach and anything else. I tell you what, based on how the water looks, it'd be a tremendous low tide because it's so calm. I'm loving it already. All right, I'm gonna predict just from here to the water, this could be a nice coin shoot. And it looks like someone's gloves. I bagged a couple coins already and just pulled up this nice little bling earring with some fake diamonds on it. But that's always a good sign. I'm not sure what's so intriguing about finding coins sitting right on top of the beach. Surface find. And there's another one. And typically, if I'm pulling nickels off the top, it will stay consistent with mostly nickels. We'll see, that's my second one. Nope, there it is. So I basically just did a run of the beach from the waterline up. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a line of heavier targets. I mean, you can see where all the sand was turned over, and I'm finding pennies and dimes and pennies and dimes. And then you're gonna find flip tops and you're gonna find bottle tops. What I'm looking for is the line of quarters and lead weights. And I just picked up a lead weight there, and not 3 or 4 feet, it's probably closer to 8 feet. In any event, there's a quarter right there, the first quarter of today. So we might have a line of heavier weights here. So you're gonna see in a moment if I actually pull out anything decent here. Now I just posted that last video, or I just recorded that last video, and potentially I might see something that I'm looking for in that run. Now I'm gonna say already this looks pretty chewed up. But that is a ring coming right after I talked about that section we're looking for. Now, unfortunately, this thing looks like it would mimic a nice wedding band, but you can see the copper coming through. With 3 potential diamonds in it. They're not going to be diamonds because the metal isn't precious, but that is right exactly in that line I was talking about. Son of a gun. Well, I believe we're getting all the fake diamonds today. This piece could be set in silver, I'm not really sure. Well, I'm pretty sure it is. And that may have been to a necklace. Don't really know. But I'm still in that little line of finds that are bringing up some much better targets. Well, right now I can't really tell where this coin is from. It's got a great shape to it. I believe it says 10 cents and has some fish on it. And I might make out Commonwealth of something here. Maybe it's the Bahamas? Not really sure, but it's a great coin. Odd that it actually had some rust on it though. right, so I just arrived today for a good 2-hour mudlarking trip. It's rainy, it's cold, who cares? And something caught my eye here. It's just an interesting piece of broken glass, but then, secondly, there might be a bottle right there. But that looks cool to me, so I looked at it. This might be a bottle poking out there. But I also, wait, things are getting more and more interesting. As I'm video recording this, I'm seeing more and more things. I think there's a marble right there. But now I'm seeing something that looks interesting here. Oh, probably just the end of a toothbrush or something. But is that a marble? Is it glass? It is a marble. Look at you. Ta-da. So sometimes there's only a tiny bit showing up, and it's worth exploring. All right, I've been here 2 minutes. One marble in the pocket. What are you right here? Are you a spoon? You're something. Interesting area right here. Look at you. All right, we got a spoon too. The thing's stuck in there. Get off. Bam. May want to look a little deeper here. And I'm going to see these two bottles. This one right here. That there. Some pottery coming out. All right. Well, I just shut you off before I was going to check out that bottle that I said was sticking out. And it happens to be one of my favorite finds, and that is an old shot glass. I did not think much of it, but this thing looks like it's intact. Usually these things are thrown out because there's a chip in it or a crack. I mean, it's plain, nothing fancy, but it is fully intact as far as I can see right now. How great is a shot glass? Excellent. Well, that's as close as I've ever gotten to finding a ring here, and I just don't think it's a ring. Some kind of mechanical part, but it sure did look good when it first popped up. Well, I just dropped about 10 scoops right here in a spot that I couldn't get back to very easily. So I had to just reach out and dump about 10 scoops. I had a feeling there was some cool stuff there, but I wasn't sure. So we're gonna look at this together, and you're gonna see exactly what happens when I think I have a cool spot, and possibly nothing's there. It's a cool piece of purple glass. Look at that thing. Would have been interesting, or maybe the most interesting. Now, as I scan through quickly, there's a little piece of copper there. Catches my eye, but it's junk. I'm looking through, there's another piece of copper here. It's probably part of a light bulb. It is. That fakes me out a lot. And there's more copper. Not sure what that is. Piece right there. You can see all the pottery that comes up. Big pieces of pottery. Nice piece of olive glass. Cool color on that piece of glass. But right off the bat, I'm not seeing anything of particular interest. Means maybe it was a dead area after all. But I will continue to scan a few more seconds. See if anything was lying underneath. If it wasn't, nothing worthwhile. So I did find another potentially good position to dig in. And although I threw out 4 scoops already to check out, I saw this one immediately. And that's another great bottle stopper. Well, I wanted to come back real fast as the tide is coming up. I can't really do the river as much. I wanted to get back over here and scrape a few, and I just pulled out a really cool bottle with some great embossing. It's got Buckley's written on the front side. It's a twist off, probably 30s or 40s, but I do like that embossing, so I'm going to pull that one and bring it home. Do I know any Buckleys? I think I do. Well, I knew I wanted to come back to this spot because in the first video I did in this spot, I got that really cool shot glass and its twin brother just popped out. Look at this. Another one that appears to be in great shape. And just so you know, I'm not lying, I will show both of them together. I think that's the exact same shot glass that just popped out of here. The second one, maybe there's a third. I did have a feeling about this spot. Now, I'm not even moving from here. I usually go down and wash these guys off. I wish I had a puddle nearby, but I'm getting such good stuff out of here now. I'm going to stay here and keep digging. That's a nice pint milk, or half pint. I believe it's Red Bank Dairy. Another great find. I didn't think much of this plastic toy when I pulled it out of the mud today, but when I got a closer look of it and I saw this little conductor or tractor driver was on there, and it got a bit more appealing. So what we got here is day 1 of about 4 days of some super low negative tides. Now we just gotta hope the wind's in our general direction. Today it's odd because I would have suspected the tide to be much further out. And I'm here at a bad time. It's just at low tide right now. So it's gonna start coming in on me. But I've got a little bit of marshland and mud to search before I put the detector down. Well, I tried to keep the audio on this, but the wind was just too bad. What I picked up here right away was a cork top. I don't know if they call them fractionated or marginated. It's something where there's the serving sizes on the side. It's machine made. It is a quart top. It's basically a medicine bottle. but it was cool enough for me to take home. How can you go wrong with a piece of pottery with a little lion's head on it? How cool is that? Well, it's dime size. It'll be interesting to get it home and see what it is once I break off all that corrosion. Because right now I have no clue. Guess what it is? Well, I got a perfect signal, and I was hoping that it was what the signal calls for. And sure enough, we got a signet ring. Although I hadn't tested it yet for gold, I'm feeling very secure that it is gold. Well, it appears as if we banged another ring out. I'm not really sure if this is gold or silver, but it looks good. Right? It's all real. Sweet. And here are how many lead weights can come off of a beach. I wish I could find as many rings as these things would tell. That's got to be about 200 pounds right there in this jug. And I'm just slowly starting to organize them. Hope the price of lead goes up soon. And that's typical for about, I want to say about half a year of pulling coins off the beach. And I don't typically go to very popular beaches where you'd find a lot of newer coins. And I still amass quite a bit of coins with what I find. And a big thanks to my mother-in-law who found this coin just cleaning out our house. And she knows that I do like coins, so she asked if I wanted it. And it's going to go with my fabulous collection of Morgan silver dollars.